Hello, we are Geeks Assembled, and this week we are discussing the second season, also the final season of the Netflix series The Sandman. Um, we reviewed the first season a few years back, enjoyed it so much. We're doing the second season, what has just recently aired. Um, so characters all return for a showdown with the ladies, shall we say, the three ladies, and the family gather. We've got some new family members appearing this season. We did have Desire and who's the other one? Despair last season. They're back, and this season we've also got Delirium, Destiny, and Destruction.
Yeah,
So it's all deeds, isn't it?
yeah.
So over to Susan for their opening thoughts on season two or the final season of Sandman.
All right. Well, Sandman is. I guess we're this weekend. We're reviewing things that have a basis in a graphic or comic book or in a more visual um, paper media, and this moves the story. Neil Gaiman is the author and the showrunner, and I mean, he is basically trying to surround a modern audience with a mythology that's sort of elaborate and beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And so he really has created these great mythological characters, and um, yeah, and he borrowed a lot of these things from other sources. The whole Morpheus thing. I was just kind of like, where did he get that? And where did the Matrix get that? And it is about dreaming. It is about like establishing, dominance or dominion over a dream state, and that's really challenging, to have as as something that is something that is evident and helpful from the outside, because uh, Tom Sturridge is so. I mean, he looks just like the character from the comic book,
Yeah.
but he also has so much presence, charisma on screen. It's pretty brilliant, and I also love the Dream Lord's his friends in the dream world, whatever. There's that Pumpkinhead that's like played by Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
And then there's the Raven that's played by um, Patton Oswalt. So, you know, in there, Mark Hamill has voiced another DC character, um, the Joker in Batman.
Yeah.
But Patton Oswalt, this is just a really great way for him to become part of that universe, and the DC universe is adjacent to this graphic novel series in a couple different ways. But the real important thing is to realize that they really are fighting the three fates, or what are they called? The kindly ones. I don't know why they call them the kindly ones. They seem like kind of bitches and snitches, you know. The crone, the mother, and the maiden. And I mean, that whole thing is like, that's sort of like the idea behind some of the more Shakespearean witchcraft goblins. The one in Macbeth. That's what I'm just thinking about. The one in Macbeth.
Yeah.
And and then there's the Joanna Constantine. I guess John Constantine was in the graphic novel. So we've got that. And then there's Lucifer, and Lucifer Morningstar, the one who goes to Los Angeles and gets tired of doing shit for free and becomes a lawyer, an expensive fucking lawyer. You know, that's all I could think of. I haven't really watched that program, and I know it's been a few years, but I wasn't sort of sucked into that, and I didn't realize that that's DC, and I didn't realize that the whole John Constantine thing that was DC also. But anyway, there's so many things I don't realize when I'm like watching stuff. And yeah, so I've gotten kind of gone a couple circles, and um, I just want to like let Lee have his say for
All
opening
right.
thoughts. And I'm sorry I just talked and talked and talked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame that every Neil Gaiman project is getting cancelled, as he's been cancelled. Um, so for the, I think this Sandman wouldn't have been the final season otherwise. Um, with also with Good Omens, they've cancelled that after this third season. Well, it's not even a season; it's a 90-minute special because
Oh
of
no!
accusations against Neil Gaiman. Um, so everything what was in production, they've stopped and cancelled after whatever season it is. So for me, Sandman could have carried on. Um, Good Omens could have done, but this cancel culture is just going a bit out of control. But we've still got these things what have been made, what we can talk about. And season 2 of Sandman is as good as the first series. Um, as you say, you've mentioned Tom Sturridge. It's just ideal casting as Morpheus, as Dream. Um, and this is his swan song because, as he sacrifices himself really at the end of the second to last episode. Um, but the moment has been prepared for. He is sort of reborn into the body of Daniel, the young baby Daniel,
Yep.
played by, and I wasn't expecting it to be Jacob Anderson from Interview with a Vampire.
Oh yeah,
That's where you saw him from.
that's right.
So for one episode, we get
And it doesn't show up on the cast list.
yeah.
Oh,
Well, you say and also you also get Freddie Fox playing Loki. Freddie Fox is part of the famous Fox family, acting family, um, and this was a great part for him playing Loki. This was a far better part than he got in the Doctor Who episode earlier in the year with the Interstellar Song Contest. Um, but this, yeah, he was all over it. He was oozing pure mischievous evil with his sidekick Puck, Robin Goodfellow, um, played by Jack Gleeson, who was more famous for Game of Thrones. So you have got a lot of talent in this. Adrian Lester as Destiny, an amazing actor. Then we also also get Barnabas the dog, voiced by Steve Coogan.
yeah,
Um, but this season felt like it was maybe three stories put into one season. The searching for his brother destruction, the the abduction of baby Daniel, and him searching for his long lost love, what had been sent to hell. Um, which, as you say, we've got. He goes back to hell to meet Lucifer Morningstar, which her her plan of revenge wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, because
yeah.
she wanted to make him suffer and make his life hell, but what did she do? Just gives him the keys to hell. And I thought, well, but then it said that everybody turns up wanting the key. But
Or just it's just like thinking that they deserve it.
oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you had the Norse gods turning up. You had the gods of chaos with the clowns, the fairy folk, uh, all the others as well. Which yeah, it to me it did seem like it was three different sort of comic book stories put into one season, but it worked.
Yeah.
And visually, it's an amazing series. Um, with the just the scenery, the imagery. Um, uh, Also, you've got your CGI dragons, your griffins, your flying horses. You you've got everything here. It's just a great, fantastical, dreamlike world.
Oh my gosh, yes.
As he calls it, is it the dreaming? Um, and it was a bittersweet ending as well, because as I said, the last episode was his funeral,
Yeah.
where all the family gather
And
just to
what's
say,
weird is that they're called the endless for so much of it.
yeah.
And then there's an ending. That was weird.
But it's not well, they are the again because he carries on, doesn't he? It's some sort of different type of, like, as we know, being Whovian, it's a sort of regeneration, isn't it? By his knowledge, his memories going to someone else.
Yeah,
It's it's not the same body, but
right.
he's got the vague memories of the dream what went before. And
Yeah,
the worst thing about it is, after he goes over the edge of the when they send his boat and coffin over the edge of the waterfall, they forget that dream,
yeah.
and the new dream is their new brother. So they are sort of endless.
But destruction, you know, had gone off for a long time.
Yeah, but he wasn't dead.
No, he wasn't dead. But the reason, yeah, his noble sacrifice, he done the noble sacrifice thing, but he didn't die from it.
No, so he didn't pass on his memories and knowledge and stuff to someone else.
Right?
He's still out there walking the stars.
Yeah. And he's like, nah, you guys are good. You guys know how to destroy stuff.
Yeah, you don't need me. Cop out.
Yeah. And
But
then,
for me, I mean, they also brought back what's it, the Corinthian back,
yeah,
who in the first season was well a sadistic killer.
yeah,
Well, the same actor playing this second reincarnation of the Corinthian. What a different attitude and character. He was such a good and caring person, looking after baby Daniel, falling in love with Constantine.
yeah, yeah. I thought that could be getting a little creepy.
Yeah. And so also we've got Stephen Fry back as Fiddler's Green.
Oh my gosh. That was so great.
Yeah. Um, it's just a pity, as I say, this is the final season, which this could have gone on for a few more seasons.
Yeah,
And but for
there's
me,
there
top
is a bit of a you know so where did this episode come from? At the very end of it, that
oh,
was
the the extra episode. Well, the first season had an extra episode as well, which had nothing to do with the main series, just like this one did. With Death's Day Off, wasn't it? Every 100 years, Death
yeah.
had a.
That's what I meant. I don't remember what the first season's uh you know other episode or
Well,
stand.
the first season's extra bonus episode starred Arthur Darvell, and this is why,
Yeah, I
if you
didn't.
know,
Uh, I couldn't remember seeing that one.
yeah, well, this is why Arthur Darvell was sat in the congregation at the funeral service.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah,
so that
I thought it would. It could have been because of the crossover with the other DC universe.
no, he played a character. I think he was a writer.
Oh yeah, it was in Legends of Tomorrow, right? It was
Yeah, yeah, but that's a totally different
okay.
comic.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, he played a character. I think it was a writer in the extra episode, and had an encounter with death, and he
Okay.
was he was sat in the congregation. I mean, fancy getting in touch with the actor and saying, "We just want you to sit there." You know, it's only going to be you're only going to be seen a couple of minutes. You sat at the back of the congregation.
I know.
But
But
for
the,
me,
the the interesting thing was that this guest day off really, because of the whole experience with Orpheus, with Morpheus's son.
yeah,
I really felt like this one actually was not so abrupt. I mean, it actually kind of worked in the whole middle of it, you know.
yeah, yeah. It's so
The
he
head.
where he's spilt family blood, which was the beginning of the end for him, isn't it?
That's the reason that he ended up dying.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Because
you don't spill family blood.
the kindly ones, the fates, weren't too keen on that whole thing.
Yeah,
But I don't remember the standalone episode in the first season. I just have to say that. I do.
right.
This one really kind of slotted in there pretty good, and um, the the I like the romance kind of feel of it, and the anxiety that and then the fact that there were two deaths, like just like there were two dreams, you know.
Yeah, but that was played by the same actress, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, the two deaths were the
Yeah,
same. I don't know, and and it was just it was really it would have been really good to have a third season. I
yeah,
I just I can't I don't know why why so many creatives have trouble. Anyway, the the energy that this gives you just to like kind of like it paints such a beautiful picture of some really sort of rugged emotional sort of myths,
yeah,
despair, and despair looking like a superhero that is in another small. I mean, even the way she dresses, despair looks just like harbinger or faith or whatever in the Valiant comics or whatever. Um, yeah, I just was like, she isn't given that much to do though. But delirium is everywhere. I just love that, you know,
crazy eyes.
crazy eyes and her super um her super like you know wacky speech pattern. She sounds a
Yeah,
bit like Zapod Beeblebrox, you know. I just think of that, and then her lips, like just the her whole makeup is just it's very fun. Anyway, um, and then the fairies watching the Midsummer's Night's Dream. That was fun. Titania and Oberon and Puck just deciding to stay.
yeah.
Oh heck, I'm just gonna stay, man. And then he hooks up with Loki, and like the two of them get into so much trouble. Oh,
Well, also that that scene with Loki and Puck, where he sort of puts Puck to sleep and then puts the baby in the fire.
uh-huh.
I thought he's not gonna do it. He did.
And he did.
I thought, what?
Uh-huh.
But okay, but there's a twist, isn't there? You know, just,
Uh-huh.
but you don't find the result of the twist till later on. So you're thinking, what an evil bastard.
I know.
But yeah, it's a great series. I've enjoyed every minute of it. I say Tom Sturridge, wow,
Wow.
it just he went to another level to play that character. Just he must have searched inwards into his soul to come up with how Morpheus is going to speak, because that's not Tom Sturridge's real speaking voice. But wow, what an actor!
Yeah, that and how much he reminded me of Neil Gaiman, and how much he reminded me of Robert Smith
Yeah,
of The Cure.
the hair,
The hair and
the goth.
yeah. That was so
Yeah, an amazing program. Um, anything else?
um I don't yeah, that that we decided to do this and got a chance to really watch was great. Oh, and Jenna Coleman playing Joanna Constantine. I you know, you kind of she does get lost in the part, so it's good acting on her part.
Yeah,
For, for real, like you don't see the
well, she,
actress at all, and in
yeah. Well,
fact, I didn't
she played
remember.
two. She played two, didn't she? An older relative of the modern Joanna.
Yeah,
Uh, it was similar
right.
character, but sort of different as well.
Yeah, yeah, and the fact that she was able to, really hide that character, uh, hide herself in those characters. I mean, you don't see her in it. That's just amazing.
Mm. Also, we've got to mention the character of Mad Hattie,
Oh,
with
oh my God, yes.
played by Claire Higgins, with the old lady with the three dogs. Claire
Uh huh.
Higgins, an amazing actress. I mean, if you're a horror fan, you know her from Hellraiser.
Uh huh.
If you're a Doctor Who fan, you know her from the Sisterhood of Khan in the modern Doctor Who.
Uh-huh.
Uh, but to have her in a few episodes, it makes it a lot better because she is a brilliant actress.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but yeah, great fantasy adventure. This it was sorely missed. So, but you never know. Maybe in a few years' time, they may reboot it when everything's calmed down.
Yeah,
You know, we may go back to the land of the dreaming.
I hope.
Yeah. Yeah. So, anything else, Susan?
Uh, um, yeah, just one more thing. Um, like coming up when we get back, we're gonna be gone for a couple of weeks. Um we're gonna be reviewing Citizens War and yeah, just Jonathan Carly as the war doctor and Caroline Ford as the foreman. We're just gonna be listening to that. Apparently there was like a really cool version of this on Audio Adventure, and I mean, I just think that this story is so cool. It's like here's some modern mythology. Please dip your toes in this.
Yeah, just get lost in this story. What's just never ending, the endless.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. So yeah, so that is our review of Sandman season two, the final. So what are you going to give it, Susan?
Um, I'll give this 10 um 10 temples to the head of Orpheus. Out of 10. I uh, I just
Oh,
remember how it just looked like Greece. It looked like ancient Greece. It was so pretty.
yeah, yeah. I'm going to give it 10. 10 pumpkin seeds out of 10.
Hmm.
You got to. He had to bring Marv back, didn't he? Um, but stubborn old Fiddler's Green wouldn't.
Stubborn old Fiddler's Green. He was great.
Yeah. Um, yeah, it's a great series. I do if I recommend it to anyone out there. Watch the first season first because it's a continuation. Um, yeah, so that's our review, and sadly, the last season of Sandman. Um, if you've seen it, let us know what you thought of it, what you thought of the acting, the visuals. Anything. Even if you don't like it, leave a comment. Um, leave a comment as well if you want to join us. Um, because you may want to join this little group and talk about movies, TV, and audio and stuff like that. Just leave a comment on any of our videos, which I share across the social media platforms, so you'll be able to find us. Geeks Assembled. Um, and all we ask is that you be 18 plus, because as I say, there's certain things, horror wise or sexually, things like that, 18 rated. Um, and you can be on. All you need is a working camera and a working microphone on the device you've got. And finally, why don't you just subscribe to our YouTube channel and go for our back catalogue of all these videos we've done for nearly 9 years now. Um, and press the bell notification button. And don't work, Susan. Your ding has gone again. Oh, there you are. I could hear it slightly then. I think your dinger goes when you get older. Somewhat goes when you get older, but you can call it your dinger if you want. Um, oh, matron. So, so until next time, guys. Uh, please be safe. Enjoy the entertainment of movies and TV and audio and all like that, and have fun. And come back next time when we put some more stuff up. So bye for now.